Eduport Japan, implementation country, we will take up Egypt. And first we will hear from Mr. Taro Kumada, CASIO Computer Company Limited, with regard to inquiry-based mathematics education project in Egypt. Mr. Kumada is General Manager of Strategic Planning Department, Educational Solution Division. The floor is yours, Mr. Kumada. Thank you. I'm Kumada with CASIO Computer Company Limited. There is actually another Kumada-san coming up to the podium, which is actually quite rare to have two people with the same family name. I would like to thank for this opportunity that's been given to me today. I know the time's limited, but I would like to communicate as much as I can about our activities. Scientific calculator utilization. This is our main focus in terms of activities. I wonder if you know what scientific calculators are. Maybe not many Japanese people are familiar with scientific calculators, but I spent about 8 years in Europe working, and I see that regardless of the specialty, everybody is using scientific calculator from junior high school. So as you can see, light blue is high penetration in university, and the dark blue is high penetration secondary and high schools. 2.2 million new students every year purchase scientific calculators. So outside of Japan, this is a very popular product. When the new school term starts, the school gives the parents a list of things that need to be prepared for the new term, and the scientific calculator is actually on that list of things to prepare. And why is scientific calculator so widely accepted outside of Japan? Simply speaking, it is not a tool for calculation. You can leave the calculation up to the scientific calculator, and pupils, students, can focus on something else instead. This is how the scientific calculator can be very useful. Well, in Japan, people tend to think that if you don't do your own calculation, mental arithmetic, the math skills will not improve. But there is a phase during a student's life to study how to calculate, but also further down the line, there is a time that should be dedicated to focusing on learning how to solve problems rather than do the simple calculations. So the calculations can be left up to the tools. So there's a clear distinction. This is something that I felt while my time outside of Japan. Well, you need more than just a tool, though. And our biggest focus right now is studying materials, teaching materials. Teaching materials in accordance to the curriculum of each country should be prepared. Lesson plan showing the teachers how to use the scientific calculators in the class should be provided, together with a teacher training, resulting in better education. This is the kind of support that we are trying to provide through our programs. And the example of Egypt that I'm talking about today is also about a new type of curriculum, inquiry-based curriculum, and our project actually is a very good match for that new curriculum in Egypt. This is a conceptual diagram of the new curriculum that is being implemented. So CASIO prepares the tools and also materials, teaching materials in line with the curriculum. We also provide videos to show people how to use these tools. and we have our own instruction package, which is unique to Egypt. And this package is actually evaluated by the Ministry of Education and Technological Education. We are now in the final stages of signing an MOU for this project. Even before EduPort, we were collaborating with Egypt. PAT, the Professional Academy for Teachers, and CASIO worked together starting from 2018 to train math teachers throughout the junior high schools throughout Egypt, and we took advantage of EduPort system and started a pilot program we're about to start a new pilot program in public schools. We're about to sign an MOU so that we can start the project in public high schools, but we have already started some pilot programs, one of which was done in a private secondary school. We introduced the package that I have just explained. We have done that so that we could measure the level of completedness for this package before we introduce the whole program to the public schools. And also, when the students are teaching to become teachers in the future, they can also use scientific calculators, science calculators. And this is another pilot program that we have started. This is a relatively new program, but we have already done some training. Some students have gone through these. We have received feedback. And I'm not really an expert in this field, but in Egypt, it is not very typical for teachers to see each other's lessons and learn from each other. But what we have suggested is a program provided them with an opportunity to do that. And also, it meant that exchange of opinion was also activated among the teachers, and it really activated discussions among the teachers as well. Now, this is a calculator tool which is interesting, fun for children as well. And they can use a calculator to check whether their calculation was correct. They can show the result to their friends and they give each other advice. This means that they can be more curious and self-driven and work as a team rather than individuals. The number of pilot projects is limited, but these are some of the feedbacks that we have received. And as we expand the project into public schools, inquiry-based learning that we are promoting will be supported by this tool, and this will become more and more apparent, demonstrated, that we can say from this experience. Also in Indonesia, Thailand, and Bangladesh, we have 3 other projects under EduPort, which will be covered by the poster session. We have the representative of the 3 projects, so if you have time, please drop by and listen to our presentations. Thank you very much again for this opportunity today, and thank you very much for your kind attention.
Mr. Kamada, thank you so much.